My name is Liv Neal, and I've changed and learned a lot over Freshman Academy in 2017 and 2018. I've learned about economics, sociology, psychology, political science, and how I compare to people worldwide. Now I can apply these concepts to my own life, along with some pretty bad drawings. One of the concepts in economics that are part of my life is supply and demand. I work at Dog Days in the summer, which is my grandparents' convenience store year-wide and hot dog stand in the summer. The main demographic is working men and women, like construction jobs and marinas. The demand is very high because on the workers' breaks, they often come in for lunch. Therefore, we keep our supply very high. However, in the wintertime, it is our off-season. There is no demand for food, so our supply is down. The economy in general is also a part of my life. Every choice I make contributes to the economy and markets. I could decide to save all my money for college and help myself in the bigger picture with my education and future jobs. Or I could spend all my savings on a shopping trip, which will only benefit myself for a little while, but it will also contribute to the market. Sociology is also a part of my life. For example, social groups can be applied to my life because admittedly, my friends have changed over the years, and I've gotten a lot closer or further apart with people over just this semester. At Mauston High School, it is pretty easy to identify different groups and to identify my own as well. I can also, along with most other people, can face role conflict or acting a certain way around different groups or people. Social norms are another subcategory of sociology that I can apply to my own life. Because while I do not go out of my way to conform to all of society's expectations, I do still do the right and acceptable thing and follow folkways, mores, and laws. One way I follow norms is by doing my hair and makeup every day. Psychology is also a part of all of our lives. One category I can really identify with is the multiple intelligences. They have changed over just this semester. In the beginning of the year, I thought I was mathematically smart, but I've realized I'm a lot more linguistic and musical intelligent now. I've improved my reading and writing tremendously. I'm also musically intelligent because I can appreciate many kinds of music, and a big part of my life recently has been Hamilton, the musical, and that combines both linguistic and musical intelligences, so honestly, it really makes sense. Another part of psychology that can be applied to my life is classical and behavioral conditioning. In the beginning of the semester, my natural response to studying and doing work was to procrastinate and complain for as long as humanly possible while still getting good grades. But I've conditioned and trained myself to do my homework and study way in advance so I do not get overwhelmed with lots of work. Cultural geography is another topic that can relate to my life and other people's lives worldwide. Lifestyles and characteristics change from location in different countries. For example, as a woman in America, I can vote and work, and our rights are very close to those as men. However, in many other countries, women are still to cook and clean around the house and not leave. I also have many more freedoms that many other countries don't have, like the right to choose my language and religion freely. One thing I do have in common with other people worldwide is the ability to appreciate music. People worldwide all love different kinds of music. The final topic I learned in Freshman Academy that I can apply directly to my life and ideas is political science. This covers the idea of what do I stand for. When I contemplate the two main political parties, I cannot bring myself to solely believe in one or the other, so I consider myself a third party who is more democratic. The problem is, I can reason on both sides of an argument in my mind, even if I believe in one or the other more. For example, I believe in equal rights among all people despite gender, sexuality, race, or backgrounds. Although, I also believe our country should focus on our own problems before helping other countries we have no relations with. Another part of political science I can resign with is the amendments and how they protect my rights. For example, the First Amendment gives me the right to have free speech, religion, press, etc. Another amendment that is important to me is the 19th Amendment because it gives me the right to choose who leads our country and who makes choices that will affect me. Over this semester, I have learned a lot about the world and myself, along with how I fit in with everyone else in society, to how my choices affect myself and the market, and my intelligences and conditioning myself to do something, along with my beliefs and opinions and how I relate to other people worldwide. All of this together is what makes me up and what I've learned in Freshman Academy and myself. Thank you for listening.